With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens. They left in the middle of a cold night in 1984, but the Colts are back, and we're underway in Baltimore.
And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. McClain.
Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, second down.
The Ravens at 14-1 now on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get it.
inside the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Looking to throw. McLean. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted it.
And got his man, complete. There's Flowers, he's got it. Touchdown Ravens. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Point after here coming up. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Come on.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they get after them early.
Throwing on second and long. Richardson. He finds Taylor, complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Cut 19! Jack Panther! Jack hurt!
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Indy. 45 yards.
First down.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 19 right.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Christian Barmore in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
11. Panther 11. Warriors 70.
Richardson now on second down. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think
under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. So on fourth down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. This a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. That's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a bit. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, complete to Taylor. So he stopped for no gain. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit a safety back.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain. Because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
1979.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
19 Lions. Go.
On third down, here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out right at the 25. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
First and 10, it's Richardson.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now.
Trap 50, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. And for the right side here, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
19 tight. Unlock Lions. Unlock Lions. 79 Broncos. Check smash. Check smash.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Check smash. Check smash.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Panther 60. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors 70.
Off play action. Richardson. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
70 Lions. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 18 Rebels. 18 Pioneers.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 207, just one shy of Jerry Rice's all-time mark of 208. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point up and through, and the lead is now 10-7. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Let's go now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, It's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Buffalo 18.
To throw on third down, McLean. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 35. That third down conversion good for 23.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw again. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he'll go down the middle before getting this inside the 30.
Ready.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs.
Brings up second and 3.
On second down, McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Here we go.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
18 Rattler. Go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Hurt. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60.
Back to throw. McLean. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is indeed good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
1 second, all that remains.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 19 tight, 19 tight.
On first down, Richardson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Dragon 60.
Second down, here's Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mustang 19. 19 right. Big hurt. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
18, 5 here. Trap 50, trap 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
First and 10, here's Richardson with it. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Chase Young collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of him had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here's Richardson to throw. The short throw pulled in by Woods. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now Richardson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 208, tying Jerry Rice for the most ever in NFL history. And the Colts have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. But Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, the bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Mustang 19.
Off the play fake. McLean. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. They're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On third down. McLean. Throw caught by Flowers. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Juju Brents comes up for the stop.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now 2nd and 5.
Warriors 70.
Looking to throw. McLean. It's Williams on the catch. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Off play action. McLean. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Baltimore. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
18 Rattlers.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll get him. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. Christian Barmore getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
70 Timberwolves.
Richardson looking to throw. This taken in by Downs. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. 68 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. This is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Deontay Johnson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
After watching that play result, it took me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and we asked him, so how you plan to move the ball against this defense?
He didn't really tip his hand, did he?
No, he didn't. I think it's because he really didn't have an answer. He wasn't quite sure how he was going to get it done, and that play showed us exactly why he was worried.
Yeah, this number 1 defense, they can put that on their highlight reel. They have been able to stop the run all season long. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. McLean. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they're able to get to him right away, but still down to the 44-yard line with a catch. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st and 10, McLean. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check smash. Warriors 17.
They'll look to throw. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's first and goal.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Get up. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Again, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Pioneer.
McCaffrey. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's first down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check, 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 check. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Richardson to throw it. He'll let one go deep for downs. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Throwing on first down. McLean. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
And this is one of those gotta-have-it drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they would have loved to have scored a touchdown there, but this still sets them up for a game-winning field goal attempt.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Second down, goal to go. They'll try again with Chubb. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Ready.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this.